We are about to discover the incredible story of Aristotle, the father of marine biology. You might be wondering, who is Aristotle? Well, let me tell you, he was not just a brilliant ancient philosopher, but also a pioneer who laid the foundation for our understanding of the ocean. Without any ado, let's move forward. Born in ancient Greece around 384 BC, Aristotle was a prodigious thinker, a student of the esteemed philosopher Plato, and later became the tutor of history's most famous pupils, Alexander the Great. But it wasn't just landlocked knowledge that fascinated Aristotle. He had a deep and unquenchable thirst for knowledge about our oceans. Aristotle is for most people a philosopher and not a scientist, but his philosophy has exerted a unique influence on almost every form of knowledge in the Western culture. Aristotle was a polymath and a great observer interested in zoology and marine creatures. He distinguished about 500 species of animals, arranging them in his book History of Animals in a graded scale of perfection with man on the top. Aristotle deeply analyzed the flora and fauna of the island of Lesbos and its internal lagoons for 2 years before being appointed the tutor of Alexander the Great. The chewing organ of one of the most prominent marine model species in biomedicine that he described, the sea urchin, was named Aristotle's lantern after him. Aristotle showed special interest in ichthyology, that is, the branch of zoology that deals with the studies of fishes. Describing more than 100 fish species and the reproductive life history of over 40 species, the first description of hermaphroditism, that is, organisms without separate genders in fishes, are Aristotelic. The Sirenidae fishes are classic examples of simultaneous hermaphroditism with functional testes and ovary coexisting in mature individuals. Aristotle also described the reproductive behavior of some ovoviviparous sharks, which embryos develop in an egg but within the mother. Fascinated by reproduction in cartilaginous fishes, he described the mermaid's purse, a casing that surrounds fertilized eggs of many sharks and skates. Another of Aristotle's precise descriptions is the one of the octopus's reproductive hectocotyle arm, in which the one that is specialized in storing and transferring spermatophores to the female. Aristotle did not get it all right though. Puzzled by the reproductive strategy of the eel, as thousands of naturalists for centuries after him, he concluded that eels come from the guts of the earth, earthworms in some sort of spontaneous generation. The gonad development and reproductive strategy of the eels remained a mystery and researched in marine stations at the turn of the 19th century. So this turn would be necessary to find a response to the way in which European eels would develop and reproduce, far away from Europe in the Sargasso Sea. In any case, Aristotle, this polymath of human culture, deserves to be our first featured marine biologist. It was Aristotle's keen observation and classification system that formed the basis and the foundation of marine biology as we know it today. Thanks to Aristotle's passion and dedication, we now have countless scientists and researchers who build upon his work, tirelessly exploring the deepest corners of our oceans. From understanding the role of coral reefs in marine ecosystems to discovering new species at unimaginable depths, marine biology has evolved into a dynamic field of study fueled by Aristotle's pioneering spirit. So the next time you find yourself captivated by the beauty of marine life or simply enjoying a day at the beach, take a moment to appreciate the immense impact Aristotle, the father of marine biology, has had on our understanding of this magnificent realm. His legacy continues to inspire generations of scientists and remind us the wonders of our oceans are as vast as our curiosity. So that's it for this video. If you enjoyed this dive into the life of Aristotle, don't forget to check out my channel so you never miss out on our educational content. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and stay curious.